What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday, and you know what time it is. It's time for a Tuesday Let's Talk. We got choices by Kamoy. Kamoy's gonna be in here. Let's go. Roland, what's up? Good. Good, bro. Getting ready to bring Kamoy on here in just a minute. This is his new track right now. You can get this on crosscenterrecords.com and anywhere you listen to music. Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. What's this button do? Song goes hard. Kamoy Music, man. Make sure you guys go follow him right here on Facebook. Bringing him in right now. For today, every day, come this way. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Alexis Stout. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it is a Tuesday Let's Talk. And let me tell you, this is like one of the crown jewels in my crown that I'm going to throw before the Lord. We got Kamoy right here with us right now. I'm so excited. Let me tell y'all, before we get started with this, man, let me tell y'all, Kamoy has joined Cross Center Records, and I'm telling you, I've been after this dude. There's been 3 people I've been after to join Cross Center Records, basically since like I met them. One of them was Too Tall, and God gave us Too Tall. Then we went to Hip Hop Church. And I saw these 2 dudes, man, that I was like, look, I need to get these guys on my team. And one of them was Chainbreaker, who he comes out of retirement more times than Jay-Z. And then and Kamoy, man, I've been after these guys because I love all 3 of them. I could say about all 3 of these guys, amazing hearts that love the Lord. So Kamoy, welcome, man. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm trying to figure out the camera right now because it looks super dark in my end. So, how's it going?
Man, not too bad. Not too bad. God's good. We had some interesting people today during my lunch. To give you an idea, Too Tall and I were going to a Mexican spot, man. I wanted to get some Mexican food because it's Taco Tuesday as well. And
okay.
we're sitting there at a red light, bro, and some dude just sideswipes my mirror.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of, there was prayer involved. How about that? Let's put it that way. There was prayer.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and it wasn't for them.
At least you didn't go. Yeah, at least you didn't go crazy, and we have to hear about CCR's CEO going crazy on a guy on the roads.
Right. It was, yeah, it was interesting, man. On that note,
Yeah.
I want to talk more to you about choices. I got a plug. I want to go ahead and plug. If you guys have not yet, did we just lose Kamoy? We just lost him. I'm gonna bring them on camera. I'm gonna bring him back. I don't know what happened. Wanted to plug your boy Genesis, man. We just dropped a brand new track. Oh, there it is. We dropped a track today called Scottie Pippen. You can get that exclusively right now on CrossingItRecords.com. So go check out Scottie Pippen. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Kamoy.
About myself.
Yeah.
Wow. So, wow. Okay. A little bit about me is that I don't like talking about myself. I don't like taking pictures, and I don't like being videotaped. So this is gonna be all weird. So so about myself. Born and raised on a tiny Caribbean island called Antigua. Most people, well, I should say most people in America probably never heard of Antigua before.
Mm-hmm.
But moved here back in 2001, and I don't know, like it's been an adjustment, but I feel as though I have most people fooled now. So
so let me ask you about that.
Yeah.
So 2001, that's not that long. I mean, we're talking about 18 years, but really, 2001. So, what brought you to it? Why did you decide, like, hey, I'm gonna go to America? Like,
yeah. Well, it was my parents because I was 13 when I moved here.
So do the math. You can tell how old he is.
Yeah. So my my dad got a job opportunity up here where they really wanted him to come and work with them and stuff like that. So he ended up moving all of us up here, and then up to the Lakewood area. Went to Lakewood High School and everything like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, you're married.
Yeah.
You got 12 kids.
12, just one.
Tell us about your family a little bit.
Yeah, so I have a wife. We've been married for 8 years now. We knew each other from back home, ended up randomly meeting back up here, and then things took off from there. So it wasn't anything.
What?
Yeah. So yeah, we went to high school back home together for like maybe like 2 years. We didn't really talk to each other or anything like that. And then I moved up, and then she later on a couple years later moved to New Jersey. And then we randomly got connected through, it was like the before Facebook. Mm-hmm. So we got connected and then started talking and stuff like that, and then everything went from there. So it was kind of it was kind of interesting how that happened to work out. So
wow, that's God, man. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that. That's really, really cool. So you're still, still with your roots at the same time, And then you have one child. I'm not going to say his name. I messed it up last time. Yeah. I got in trouble last time.
Yeah. I have a 3-year-old who thinks he's 23. So he thinks he actually does know a lot, and he's pretty smart.
He's a smart
but he thinks he runs the household. So
he's a good kid.
But I can't complain though. He puts a smile on my face every day, so I can't really complain about it too much. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Well, and again, I know you don't like talking about yourself too much. How did you get into Christian hip hop?
That's interesting because I grew up I grew up in the church pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the youth choir and stuff like that. Lost my singing voice when puberty hit. So
You too, huh?
so that was out of the question.
Yeah.
I used to do it's interesting because I was always like the kind of quiet guy. People who say that I'm shy, blah blah blah, stuff like that. But like I was always, well, for the most part, it seemed like I was the one doing the verses and stuff on the songs we would sing in youth choir, and I'll be doing the rap parts or the dancehall parts, which for people who don't know dancehall is kind of like Papa San.
Okay.
So I ended up doing that, and then just grew loving music, and then I was never really into it. I always liked hip hop when I heard it, but I wasn't really into it. It was more like well, it was more like gospel, like Kirk Franklin and BB and Cissy Winans and stuff like that. And of course you have dancehall or reggae. But then it wasn't I would hear hip hop and then I would like it. I would like the feel and the flow to it. I remember the first hip hop song I really listened to that I'm like, man, I really love the sound of this was Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh,
So
nice.
so I remember hearing that, and that song always stuck with me. I don't know, I just really like the feel of the song. The I really like that for some reason. So
Yeah.
of course, I think moving up here, I got more exposure to hip hop and rap. Um, but I didn't like secular hip hop. Like I
Mm.
liked hip hop, but I couldn't listen to it.
Wow.
It just never sat right with me. Cause I
Mm.
remember, yeah, I remember when I hit. It was like when I was like 14 or 15. Then I went to the store. Man, I got money, so I can buy some CDs and stuff now.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying like 4 or 5 CDs. Bought R. Kelly for one, and then I had to take it back because I was like, this isn't sitting right with me. It's
Wow.
not, it's not, it's not right with my spirit, and like I had to take it back because I was like, no, this isn't the type of music that I'm supposed to be listening to. And
Wow.
so yeah, so conviction was real strong. So that was one thing when I was growing up is that conviction was really strong within me. So I was a dude that was quick to distance myself from anything that I thought wasn't right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, for the most part, for most things, of course, there was some trip ups now, but
Sure.
but for the most thing, like peer pressure wasn't really something that got to me or anything like that. So, um, yeah, going back to what started me in Christian hip hop, I listened to a lot of gospel gangsters. It's
Okay.
like gospel gangsters, Grips. Um, of course, you got John Rubin, and like
Wow.
John Rubin, and like what's the Know the Verbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Know the Verbs and those guys. But I don't. I just they were cool with me, but they weren't really quite my style. So I think I just listened to a bunch of gospel gangsters and stuff like that. And I think my style and everything was influenced early by gospel gangsters with how I wrote and stuff like that. And
Okay.
so it wasn't until I was like 16 I decided to write my first song. And
Wow. What,
then
what was the name of it?
it what was the name? I don't remember the name of the song, but I remember what beat it was.
Oh,
It was Welcome to Atlanta.
yes.
Yeah, so it was like dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun. So I remember writing that, and I always go back. I'm like, oh, I'm showing everybody the song. I'm like, man, this song is so good. In
Yeah.
my head, I'm thinking, man, this song is so hot.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna hear this.
You're gonna get
And
signed.
yeah, and now I'm going back. I'm like, oh man, this wasn't that great. It was okay. It was okay for a first song, but it wasn't really that great.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was my first song, and I went to college for 2 years at Colorado Christian University in Lakewood,
Oh.
and yeah, I met up with a couple guys there, and we formed this group called BIA, Brothers in Arms.
Yeah.
And then we did battle the bands and stuff, and it just grew. Like the love for hip hop just grew more and more, and then I got more confidence to do it.
Yeah.
So kind of got my foot wet, and then as they stopped, I was like, no, this is something I want to keep on doing, and I
Yeah.
feel like I'm being called to do, and something that I can do and be good at it. So yeah, so from then it just took off and just continued to grow and build upon itself. So
Wow. Wow. So, man, I'm assuming you graduated from CCU?
no, I actually graduated from UNC.
Oh,
Yeah, I went up to Greeley, finished up
okay.
my last 2 years of it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. The reason I say it is I graduated from CCU
Okay.
last year. I was gonna say, man,
Okay.
we're alumni.
Yeah, and half alumni.
Half a, it still counts. It still counts.
Yeah. So
That's what's up. That's what. So
yeah.
you said you grew up in the church. You always knew
Mhm.
the Lord. Was there
Yeah.
a specific time that you gave your life to Christ specifically, or
Yeah.
was it kind of like you just kind of rode all the way through? Or
Yeah. Definitely. I gave my life to Christ when I was 9.
wow,
So yeah. So when I was 9 years old, I went up for the altar call, and
wow,
so and then rolling ever since. Always knew God. Always, but that was when I officially gave my life to God.
that's
So.
awesome. That's awesome. So now you're on the squad.
Mhm.
Uh, you linked up with Cross Center. Um, man, we're first of all, we're so excited to have you. Like I said, man, I've it's been one of those prayers for me. I'll go back to that night at Hip Hop Church when I first met you and Chainbreaker, and I think Brandon J was there too that night.
I think so. Yeah.
And I was just like, man, this dude, you did my daughter's one of her favorite tracks. You know, you guys have not heard. I call it No Swag,
Mhm.
but you guys haven't heard this song. I'm sure you're probably like, I don't want to ever, you know, I don't want to ever do that song again.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
Well,
it was
I have a funny story about that song.
okay. Okay.
So that song, when I was writing it, right,
Hmm.
I knew I wanted that to be a performance track
Hmm.
where I'll kind of get the crowd into it and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
then I hated how I executed the recording. So
Oh.
that's why the track is the last track on the CD, because I did not like how it came out at all. So 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 I was like, oh man, I think I kind of butchered this song. I didn't really do it justice. But then
That.
that's, for the most part, I would say that's probably like 80% of people's favorite track.
Oh
So
man. Oh man. And the
yeah.
WYG, that's another one, man, that it just gets me going. I want to see if I know I've got it in here. Let me make sure I got
Yeah.
it. Let me see. Let me keep talking to him. Oh, I know it's in here.
What are you looking for?
I have a grip of shirts. Here we go. Yes. This is how far we go back. Y'all think I'm playing when I say when I
Oh,
put
the
some
guy
voice.
with swag.
I got the orange. The orange got no swag, but I got Christ T. If you guys don't have that, you still copy it because it's amazing. Um, yeah, man, that song. Uh, I was like I said, instantly I was like, that one. I got a link with that guy. Man, you have such just an amazing spirit, an amazing heart. Excuse me, and your family. Again, I'm gonna go back to your family real quick. Uh, just getting to know them a little bit that I have, man. You guys are just it's amazing when you see Jesus in people, and I just wanted to let you know that that uh, um, all the way through your son.
Mhm.
You can just see it. You can just see it on you, and it's really a blessing and an honor, man. I really want you to
Well,
know that.
that's cool. Now, that's probably the best compliment you can receive.
Absolutely.
That's definitely my favorite compliment when people tell me, "Hey, I can see there's something different in you.
Yeah.
You must have Christ." I'm like, okay, that's cool, because I'm not really the type of person that will go around yelling in your face.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like if you spend time with me, you'll know what's important and what I believe.
Hmm.
But like I'm not a huge talker, so I won't be doing a lot of talking. But I try to make it shown through how I live.
Sure.
So
Sure. Leading by example.
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, one of your other hobbies, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask and talk about this. Uh, one of the ways that I feel like you connected with CCR is we've been playing a lot of PlayStation games together, and you're also part of the we call them the Nagroms uh,
Yeah.
gaming crew. Tell us a little bit about
I have a
what's
question. I have
going.
a question.
Yes, yes,
So it's called Nagrom, right?
right.
And it's Morgan backward, right?
It's more. Yeah. So that's Josh's last
So, so,
name
is, so
backward.
is Josh the leader of the crew then?
You know, I think so. I think so.
I
It's
mean,
one of those.
we kind of took on his last name and everything.
That's right. It's a marriage kind of thing. The funny thing about this, and so people understand kind of this inside joke, was like before Josh came in and started playing games with us, we were called Incoming, and so it was the letter N COMING
Hmm.
because we always played Uncharted, and whenever you threw a grenade, this guy would yell "Incoming." Really funny. And so, if you guys don't know, again, Kamoy's talked about, he doesn't like talking about himself. He's a reserved, calm person. But when we play Call of Duty, let me tell you something. This man becomes a general. He knows what he wants to do. He wants to execute a game plan. And I'll be honest with you, I'm trash. I'm not good at any shooting game, but I'm here. I come to play games with you guys strictly for the conversations. I mean, there is this ongoing joke between Mariah and Kamoy about going to a certain area in Call of Duty World War II. I don't even understand it, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I think she's lying. So yeah, but that's funny.
Hilarious. Well, back to the music, man.
Yeah.
You just recently released really 2 singles, and
Yeah.
the album is on the way. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So released the first single like late last year called "Giving My Best," and that's the title track because the album's gonna be called "Giving My Best." But that track is pretty much about insecurities and stuff that faced growing up, stuff that I still deal with, and just knowing that no matter what you might be insecure with or whatever may come your way, whatever issues you have, stuff like that. Once you place your faith in Christ and you know that that's your rock and that's your foundation, that there's nothing that you're gonna need to be insecure about because He already got you. So
Wow.
so that's what Insecure is about. And it's crazy because that song has been out for a while and it just got picked up by a few places on Trackstars and Tent Maker Music and stuff like that. Which is crazy because I was pushing Choices, and then
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one ended up started doing stuff too. So that was pretty cool. So
Wow.
and Choices, which was released a month ago, that was pretty much like the anthem. That was pretty much saying, "Hey, I'm not ashamed," and it's saying, we already got this. We already know what the end story is. So you better come over here because in the end, you're gonna regret it." So it's pretty much that's what the hook is. But then when you listen to the verses, it's pretty much just bragging about God, bragging about Christ, and then saying, "Hey, this is what it is. You can either take it or leave it." So that's
Yeah,
pretty much what that is.
yeah, yeah. Who produced that one?
It was produced by Zeal, Zeal
Oh, Phil?
Rodriguez. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was, I remember, I think I think it was early last year when I got that beat and I heard it and I was like, oh, I have to do something with this beat.
Yeah. That's the
And
one.
I can't just do anything. It has to sound good. It has to do good. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so there was motivation from that beat for sure.
Dope, man. Wow. That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Well, we played choices a little bit earlier. I want to let you guys know, man. There's going to be a lot more coming from Kamoy. You want to tell them where they can find you on social media?
Yeah.
You know, they can pick up stuff.
Yeah. So everywhere Kamoy Music. So KEMOY Music. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. And yeah, for sure, check out Choices. I'm trying to push that as much as possible because I'm proud of that track. So
Yeah,
I want to see how far that can go. See what you guys think, and be sure to keep an eye out for the album coming out. Hopefully in August. So we'll see how that goes. So hopefully in August it'll be dropping.
definitely, man. Well, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it so much. Welcome to the squad. You're
Appreciate
going to
it.
be able to hear Kamoy this month live, baby, live in Colorado Springs. I know for sure we talked about Summer Heat. Summer Heat's going to be amazing. That is August 4th, I believe. And then there is one we're doing an outreach in late July as well. So come out, hear some amazing music from Kamoy, and more importantly, come learn about Jesus, as we always love to talk about on Tuesday. Let's talk. Kamoy, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. Anytime. I'd love to have you actually host. I know you don't like talking about yourself, but I'd love to get you on here, man, and do some Bible studies and stuff like that with you.
Okay,
That'd be,
that's cool.
you know, that would be great. So, love you, man. Thank you again. And guys, this is Tuesday Let's Talk. Please leave a comment down below with any prayers that you guys need, any needs that you have. Let us know. Go check out Choices. Go follow Kamoy, especially on Spotify. Yeah, we love you guys. We are CCR, and we're out. Thanks, man.
No problem. Thank you.